I can hear you. It's going well. How are you? Is stuff on our end with the Zoom?
No. It was us. It was all our passwords and everything.
It took me like 8 minutes yesterday to figure everything out too. I was like, all right, I'm not doing this again. It happens all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do anything about it.
No.
How's everything?
It's good. How are you?
Doing well. Back home after a long summer.
Yeah, finally. It's been a long summer.
Yeah, seemed like I saw a lot of the feed. A lot of things went on.
Yep.
You and a lot of other people around you. We'll get to that.
Yep.
So, I'm Aiden. I've talked to you. This is my co-host Max. He's it's my boy. So we'll get into everything, everything people want to hear. People want to have you on, people want to have your brother on too. We got one of them.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sure.
it's definitely, excited to do this. So Max, I know you wanted to ask a question. Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just want to begin. Lots of Oklahoma State in your family, obviously. So what are you looking forward to? I know you're committed there. So you play college ball. So what are you most looking forward to playing at Oklahoma State?
Probably just having my uncle and my dad around. Uncle's the head coach, my dad's the assistant or the volunteer, and just being around them every day and just developing with them would be super fun. And be honored to do it.
Yeah, a lot of people. I don't think it's super rare for a lot of people just to play college baseball and just to have your whole family have ties to there, whether it's your uncle's a head coach, your dad played there, now he's coaching, your brother was committed there before he got drafted, you're committed there, so that's just insane. And I think your mom was your mom part of Oklahoma State community too? So yeah, that's crazy. The fact that your whole family just has that tie, and it's kind of awesome to see because you don't see it often in college, and especially not in college sports. In major league sports, you see it sometimes where father, son, or siblings play together, but not really in college, and that's kind of cool to see. Very rare, something I don't think people would should take for granted.
No doubt. It'd be super, super special if I get to go to college, and hopefully if it works out, I get drafted, but the backup route to go to college would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you want, were you going to say something? My bad.
No, you're good.
So I wanted to talk just a little bit about something, one of the bigger events that happened this summer for you. Played USA 15U World, I think it was World Classic USA Baseball. World Cup, it's something like that. And you guys won. You won the whole thing. You were in Mexico for that.
Mm-hmm.
What was the feeling like going away with some of the guys in your class and just some of the guys that you've played with for years now to team up for something bigger than just an AAU team, like a travel ball team? You're doing it for the country that you live in and grew up in.
Oh yeah, the start of the summer, I told my mom, I was like, I want to be on Team USA. Like, I'm eligible. Like, I didn't know because I was 15, I'm 2025, so I didn't know if I was eligible. So we went in, we saw I was eligible, and we went to trials. And trials, didn't go good for me. I didn't do very good, but coaches believed in me, and we went there and won some games. It was a real honor. It was nothing. I've never felt anything like it. Winning that last game and just knowing you just won a gold medal for your country, and it was really special.
Mm-hmm. And and now you see the 12U team did it as well. I saw this on your Instagram. The 12U team did it and the 18U team did it. Yep. So you guys kind of just completed the USA baseball special, I guess. Is that what you want to call it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you talk to anyone what was some of the messages and advice that you were getting from people even during the tournament and after the tournament from whoever it may have been, maybe some guys that have done that before and played on those kind of teams before?
I had some text messages just from some people that played, just saying like, enjoy it. Like, you're representing your country, or you're doing this for more than baseball. Like, this is fun. Like, just enjoy it. And it was indescribable how fun it was. And it was just a great experience. And people gave me advice, just like play hard, enjoy your teammates, and just keep playing.
For sure. And I think it's important because something that you don't see often is kind of just taking the teammates you have for granted, because, you know, teammates come and go all the time, but some teammates, especially the guys that you're going to play with now, before you really get drafted, before it's a business, now it's kind of just like a game.
Yeah.
Obviously that progresses and, you know, things happen, but you got your guys now, and these are the guys that you're going to be talking to back in, like, you know, looking back at this in 20, 30 years, you're like, oh, we won that gold medal. And
those are some, I mean, I'm super close to the whole team. We were super close group. We knew a couple of them, you know, before we had like a little workout and carry at the tournament, and I got close to a couple of them, and just watching them like even grow as like players during the trip was super cool.
mm-hmm. Yeah. For sure. Max, go ahead.
Yeah, that's great. Like I've actually I've always wanted to like watch one of those games live, but I never had the opportunity. But I do want to go back to what you said a little earlier about Oklahoma State and possibly getting drafted before, like, drafted out of high school. Like, I know it's kind of early, but are you like definitely trying hard to get drafted out of high school, or are you totally fine? Like, are you excited, or you want to play for Oklahoma State?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not a great student, so like getting drafted is obvious. Like, it's the goal. Like, that's the goal I want. I want to get drafted first pick in the draft, like as high as I can go. But I mean, going to college would be amazing. You know, you got your whole family, your home. I mean, I live 5 minutes away from the university, so I mean, just I think every day I go to work knowing like I want to get drafted high. Like that's a huge goal of mine. Shoot, I'm trying to make the major leagues, so it's about as close as I can get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's not much. There's two goals that, you know, you seem pretty fixed on, and one is major leagues, and then it's two is just being like a family guy. So I like that for sure.
Sure. You know, just trying to work as hard as I can and just trying to be the best version I can be of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We just had our guest Zion Rose on yesterday, and he actually writes all his goals on the mirror.
That's
and
cool.
I love that. So he looks at himself while he looks at his goals. I think I might start doing that as well.
Yeah, I might start doing that too. It's cool.
Shout out Zion. I have my mirror. Wall. It's back there, but you can see the faint writing on it.
Yeah.
Had to do it.
I think I saw it in your story the other day.
Oh yeah, you saw this. That was this morning.
Yeah. Cool. I'm doing that. Get a little expo marker. Just
exactly.
Yeah.
Somewhere in my room.
Yeah.
I had it. I was gonna write on the banner, but I don't want to ruin that.
He got banners, and he got them 2 times bigger than he should have. They're like 5 feet big. It's ridiculous.
Fills up the entire wall.
Oh, it's all right. Let's do it.
I got space for it. I'm keeping it.
Oh yeah, why not? It looks great.
Send it your way if you want one. I have an extra. For sure.
So I think like what else we wanted to go into is obviously grow up in a big baseball household. And so like what was the influence like, you know, seeing like your dad and your older brother? So like what was your influence like in your mentality and also like your love for the game?
Honestly, the love for the game started when I was born. I mean, I was born into it. We lived with my dad for my whole life until I was about 11, of just traveling and watching him play and just being with him every day at the field. I mean, we'd go in at about noon till 5 and just hanging out with him until the game. And, you know, me and my brother's love for the game started there, and we worked really hard. I mean, he was working, we were working, and just the motivation of just seeing, like, not like the luxuries, but like the lifestyle they have when they're in the big leagues and they completed their goal and just try to win championships was really, really cool. And it's one of the best influences I've ever had.
Definitely. And I want to just dive into that a little more. Now, this is going to be like, this is a question. I don't know if you have a full answer to it, because I don't think anybody can have a real answer to it, especially when, you know, you're looking at this for, you know, you're years out of this, but, you know, obviously your brother was just drafted 1-1 this just 2 months ago, and your dad was a very accomplished big leaguer, but like, do those expectations, like like what do those kind of feel to you? Like what are you kind of looking at when you hear the Holliday name? Like what are you thinking about? Like what are your, expectations to that?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, it doesn't really affect me. Like some people be like, "Oh, well, your dad did this, your brother's this." Like you're just kind of just in their name. Like you're not gonna be as great as them, and like it doesn't really affect me. Like I just think like I'm me. Like I'm not them. Like they're awesome. Like I look up to them, but it doesn't really affect me. It doesn't get in my head.
Okay. Yeah. And I know that's probably like a question you probably hear like a decent amount, and it's just not something that I don't think anybody should be accustomed to answer to really, because it's not like something that many people have to face. But like definitely I like that answer. It shouldn't get to your head. It shouldn't be something that affects you because, obviously you're a top player in the class that you're in and you're great on your own, without whatever they've accomplished.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I just think just staying in my vision, my tunnel, and just reaching for my goals and achieving them, hopefully, and just keep working hard every day. And don't worry about the outside noise,
Definitely.
Yeah. Ethan, do you have a favorite team that you would want to be drafted to, like your dream team?
I mean, I really like the Yankees. Like I mean, I'm a huge Yankee fan.
Same.
So the Cardinals, and Yankees are my two favorite teams.
I called it.
One of those would be really special. Those are like the legendary teams.
Yeah.
Like grew up around those teams. That'd be crazy.
I just bought tickets to the next 3 games. I'm going to see the Judge home run record.
Oh, you're going to see the Judge homer. It's happening.
Yeah. The tickets are skyrocketing though. I had to buy them fast.
You're lucky you got them.
Yeah.
I wish to see Pools hit that 700.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
That would be sick.
Yeah. Those tickets are crazy.
Have you got to meet? Have you met Aaron Judge or?
And so 2017, my dad played for the Yankees.
Yeah.
And we got super close with Aaron. So Aaron was it was like second year, and he was young and that was the year he hit like 56 home runs or something, like 54 or something like that. And yeah, we got super close with Aaron, and he's a great guy. He's super humble. He's hardworking. He's a really, really, really good guy.
Yeah.
That's lucky. Yeah, no, I think you have probably two of the bigger Yankee fans that you'll meet.
Oh, that's great.
Oh wait, like your dad's John Sterling's home run call for your dad was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, the walk off.
Well, just
oh yeah,
yeah.
Like the call for the call.
Holliday. I love it.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah,
we had a lot of fun.
Definitely. John just took over every game from Ryan Ruocco because he wants to call the Judge record too.
Yeah.
He took every game back. That was funny. I like that.
They're gonna make a push. They look good right now. They played a good series against Milwaukee. They had a tough loss, but Milwaukee's good, so it's all right. They'll do good.
Yeah.
If it's Yankees Cardinals in the World Series, who are you rooting for?
I think I gotta go Cardinals.
Oh.
Okay.
I gotta see Yachty, Waino, and Albert win a World Series.
That's respectable.
Yeah. Those guys, they're legends.
I mean, yeah.
But the Yankees, hard to root for, hard to root against.
Harder. Yeah. I don't know. I'd definitely be rooting against them on that. I'd definitely be rooting against the Cardinals on that one. Yeah. Would I I would, but I would not. I would be happy if the Cardinals won a World Series too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if the Cardinals won a World Series. I would not root against the Yankees. Don't want to.
No, you can't. That'd be yeah, you can't do that. You're from New York, right? You guys are from New York?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No, I can't do that at all. I have a Yankee Stadium wood burning too. I have everything.
It's the honor and pride. You can't root against the Yankees.
Never.
Are you guys upstate?
I'm from Manhattan actually. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm in Long Island.
We lived in 85th Street.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I have a lot of my friends in the east side or the west side.
East side.
Oh, I all my friends live there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody lives in the 85th Street. Yeah.
Close to the stadium.
Yeah. It's like 15-minute subway.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I just go to 20 Yankee games a year because I that's one of the luxuries of growing up in the city.
Yankee games were so fun.
Yeah.
That's my
Good
favorite.
atmosphere in baseball.
Oh yeah, Cardinals and Yankees. They have the best two atmospheres in baseball too.
I would say. I mean, I haven't been to a Cardinals game, so I can't say anything.
When they get sold out, those games were crazy.
Yeah.
They sell out a lot.
What do you think about that Yankees Cardinals trade, the Montgomery for Bader?
I think Cardinals won the trade.
I think so also.
Yeah, Bader, he's got hurt.
I think he's supposed to come back this next week.
He's a good player. I mean, he'll definitely help the outfield, but I think Montgomery was a good trade for Cardinals.
I was pissed. I was at that game. I was at the game when it happened. I was sitting I went early. It was Yankees Mariners. It was like I went with BP. Shout out Eric if Eric's watching this. I went for BP. He wanted to see Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah.
So he was shouting at Julio, and then I saw it was trade deadline day, and I saw like 5 minutes after 6, I saw Jordan Montgomery for Harrison Bader, and I was pissed.
No.
I was so pissed. Everyone at the stadium was like going crazy. They were like fire Boone chants started. It was rough.
Boone didn't make the decision. It was almost made the decision, but still.
We won't talk. I'm not here to talk about the Yankees manager.
Yeah.
Front office does their own thing.
Oh yeah. Just let them be.
Sadly.
Hope Aaron Judge hits 2 home runs and has 4 hits on the night. They'll win the game.
Who do you think's the MVP? The Goldschmidt or Arenado's? Not the AL MVP. That's a different talk. But
I think
for
it
the
was
NL,
Goldschmidt and Judge in the MVPs this year.
All right.
Arenado's my boy, but I think Goldschmidt he killed it this year.
Yeah.
Are you talking like your boy, like you'll DM him and he'll answer you, or like you just
we're super tight.
That's right.
Damn, I thought I could get one by you. I guess not. So
Should we run some rapid fire questions in?
sure he doesn't get mad at you. Make sure Nolan doesn't get mad at you for that answer.
Oh no, he won't.
All right, so let's get into some rapid fire. This is like people's favorite segments. Like people kind of a lot of people probably skip half the other stuff and just watch rapid fire because I get intense during rapid fire sometimes and it's fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking on Instagram right now. Let's see what I can find.
So my response has to be fast?
No, it's just like rapid fire, just like what's trending. But like it's a little fast and like a question. Like usually like, it doesn't take as deep an answer.
Yeah.
Well, it's like hot takes also, like rapid fire / hot takes.
Okay.
That is good. Yeah. Hot take. Let's see. What's a good hot take?
What's that Judge quote that you just read to me?
All right. Yeah. So I saw this, the Game Day MLB on Instagram. So it says, Judge said, and I quote, "To me, hitting 72 home runs is a record. Shohei setting his own records, and that alone makes him the MVP in my eyes." That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
I mean,
He's
good
too
on you for being humble,
guy.
but like,
Yeah. I think Judge gets the MVP this year.
if he doesn't, that's some serious hate.
I mean,
He should have won it in 17 already. Let's put it that way.
If he hits 60 home runs and if he wins Triple Crown, he's gonna win. Like if he gets the average,
The fact that it's an argument at this point, just like, I don't get it.
60 home
I don't
runs,
get how it's an argument.
guys.
Respect to Shohei. I mean, he's doing his thing.
Shohei is he's gonna go down as the greatest baseball player of all time. Like pitching, hitting, all-star both. He'll go down as the best baseball player of all time.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like that.
I mean,
I
if
like
he's healthy, he stays consistent. I think that's a no-brainer in my opinion.
That's getting clipped.
No, that's not even a hot take. I definitely
No, it's not. Like, that's why I'm clipping that one because Shohei will get me views.
Yeah, I mean, he throws 100. He hits the ball 500 feet. He strikes out people. He gets hits. Like, I mean, he's dominating the best league in the world, and he's like dominating. So
Dominating on both sides. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's not just doing it on hitting. He's doing it pitching and hitting, and he's starting.
Yeah. That's crazy to me that's like still a thing.
Hot take. That's a bold statement, but he's gonna go down as one of the best ever.
All right, let's do. All right, another Instagram. Start, bench, trade. All time. Hank Aaron, Barry Bonds, Ken Griffey Jr.
Gosh, this is not fair. This is her. Statistic. I don't know. My opinion, Barry Bonds has to start. He's best. I don't know. I think you bench Ken Griffey and then trade who's the other one?
Hank Aaron.
Aaron, yeah, I think you trade Hank Aaron.
All right.
No disrespect to any of them, they're all one of the three best. But
let me see. I'm gonna get one more, and then I'll give Max Max, you get one while I gather this next one. You give him a rapid fire question. I'm putting
Rapid
one.
fire.
My bad.
Okay. Well, I want to know what's one of the like your most favorite memories growing up while watching your dad play.
That's a good one.
probably I remember the 2011 World Series. I was super young. I was like 4, and I remember we were sitting in the family room, and we were all watching Game 6, and David Freese hit the home run, and the whole family room just went crazy. That was because everyone knew, like, we win this game, we're winning tomorrow, or winning the next game, we win the World Series, and that was like just a core memory to me.
Yeah.
So that was really special. And there was more. I mean, his career was amazing, and there was a lot more. But that one, at that age, I was so little. Like that memory's always stuck with me.
I like that.
What inspired you to be a shortstop?
Well, when I was little, I was always a catcher. Kind of play a little bit, just around the infield. But I think last year, watching Jackson play shortstop, having the success he did, and I played third base, I knew like I could probably play this position and like get a little faster, get a little more lateral. And so this year, high school, I'll play it, and then for USA, I played it in the summer. But it's really just a fun position. You get to run the field, you get to be a leader, and I like it. It's my position now, I guess.
All right. Ooh. Well, I don't know if this is all right. This is gonna be some like friendly fire here.
All right.
Start, bench, trade. Matt Holliday, Todd Helton, Mark Teixeira.
Oh man. I gotta start my dad. I mean, I think he's the best one of the group. Bench, Todd Helton, trade, Mark Teixeira.
All right. I thought that was how it would go. I didn't know if you would put Mark on the bench and then trade Todd. But
yeah, well,
I thought the bias would kick in.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah, that's all right. There's a little bias there, but it's all right.
You know what? I had to ask. I was trying to group your dad with like outfielders because I know he mainly was an outfielder, but I was like, I could just group him with 2 other first basemen.
2 other really, really good first basemen.
Yeah, 2 other really good first basemen. Fun fact about Mark Teixeira, Max. Didn't we go to sleepaway camp with his kid?
Yeah, and he was not the greatest baseball player, unfortunately. But
Really?
Yeah,
I think I might have met his kid one time. Maybe not. I don't know.
This is a couple of years back now. But
Yeah.
Maybe he's grown into a great baseball player. I hope so.
Get him on the
A lot of potential in those genetics.
Yeah, seriously.
I just remember he picked up his son from camp, and it was like if Shaq walked into like a kindergarten classroom. It was ridiculous.
Were you guys the only one that knew? Like, were you guys the only one?
I saw him from a distance, and then like my counselor met him, and I was like, "Do you know who that was?" And he's like, "No." He's like some European guy. Yeah.
It's funny.
That was I think we went in at the same time, and he was like, "Oh my god!" Like this, we saw him from a distance. He was like, "Oh my god, this big guy just picked up his kid from the camp." I was like, "Wait, yeah, the one that's standing like over there, Mark Teixeira."
That's so funny.
That was funny. Yeah, I remember that.
So, Ethan, how's your high school baseball been going?
Good. We started practicing about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Last year was a lot of fun. We didn't have the pitching depth to go all the way. But it'll be a good team. We have a pitcher that's going to be really good. We have a first baseman's returning, second baseman's returning. We have an outfielder from New Mexico that's coming. He's good. We have a couple returners. It's just all about pitching depth, honestly, for us. We'll be able to hit, but pitching depth really is what we're concerned about.
Mm-hmm. So I have one more thing before I want to wrap it up. I don't want to take too much of your time. So one goal, like what's one goal that you have that like an immediate goal, like an off-season goal right now that you're working towards that before the season starts?
Yeah, so I've grown a lot, like height-wise in the last like couple years, and it's been really hard for me to like gain muscle and like be able to like gain the muscle and use it and get faster and everything. So I think just getting faster, getting more agile, maybe just like a little more into my body. I got to fill in my body. I'm about 6'4" and 185 pounds, so I gotta get a little more bulkier, but I still gotta be able to move around a shortstop. So I think that's the main goal over the offseason.
It's definitely a good goal.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say to anyone watching?
Not really.
All right.
Get on the podcast. I mean, this is fun.
For sure. We'll have you on again.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a big family episode. A holiday episode. Holiday special with the holidays.
Yeah, we gotta get a holiday special. I got a question for you guys, all right?
Ooh.
What's your long-term goal for your podcast?
Max, you go first.
Well, I'm more doing this because I'm interested in something along sports management and business and whatever. So I'm really doing this to help with like what I'm interested in to major in college or whatnot.
Yeah.
I know Aiden has bigger goals, and I think he takes broadcasting at his school.
Okay.
But it's just I just have fun talking to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Good. That's good.
So yeah, I mean, we've talked about this a few times, Max and I. I know, like you're in it for college, which I respect. I called them. I think. Whoa, it came up like you were my first guest. I called them up before it was the batter's eye. It was like I called them up before I was doing any interviews with anyone really. Mm-hmm. I was just like, all right, like let's talk about the Yankees after they lost to the Red Sox last year.
Yeah.
Sat down. We bashed the Yankees for about 20 minutes. We were pissed. It was the day after.
Heart's still wrenching a little bit from the loss.
A little bit. And then I switched gears kind of to football because that's what was popping off at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and then I got on an interview with this guy, Brendan Summerhill, who's my guy. We had him on just recently. I talk to him all the time. He's at Arizona now playing ball.
Yeah.
And that episode out of nowhere kind of started popping off. Clips started doing well too. He was reposting it. I got close to him. I was like, I like baseball. I like baseball. I talk, about so much more with baseball players because I know more about the sport. I was like, why don't I just become the biggest baseball podcast out there?
Yeah.
I have a long ways to go, but
you're doing great. It's a good start.
On the way.
Oh, yeah.
On the way. We got good, good interviews, good guests.
We got Lance McCullers on.
That's sick. Lance, he seems like a great guy.
He's a great guy.
Lance is awesome. Lance is definitely, these guys don't know. Some of the guys that come on here, like behind the scenes, they are. I'm not going to bash anyone. Like sometimes, I get people canceling on me. Like here, we schedule a film, we sit down to get ready to film, and they're just like not joining, they're not responding, whatever it is, which happens. And that's the thing. And then we got guys that are always ready to come on. Like yesterday we filmed today's episode that just came out 2 hours ago. We filmed that out of nowhere. I texted the guy. I was like, "You want to hop on in 10 minutes?" And he was like, "Yeah." Like, all right. So, I mean, we're just working to be the biggest podcast out there. We're gonna be bigger than that banner. That's the goal.
All right, bigger the banner.
Bigger than the banner. I'll write it down in the mirror. I'll take a picture of it. I'll post it tomorrow.
Bigger than the banner.
Bigger than the banner.
You should introduce Ethan to Disarm.
Oh yeah, I saw him on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah,
I got you. Let's see.
He's like a pretty good friend of ours.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll love to talk with you.
Let's see if he answers. I'll ring him in. He might be throwing right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. He's throwing earlier. I don't know. Oh, he's answering. Yo, Dan,
What's up,
I want to introduce you to Ethan Holliday.
How's it going?
Ethan? What's up, bro?
What's up? How are you?
I'm good, dude. How you doing?
Yeah.
Aiden was telling me you guys are doing something, maybe video type thing.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast.
Let's go. That's fire.
We just filmed. Max is on with us too.
What's up, Dan?
What's up, goat? How we doing?
Doing good. We're doing good.
Hey,
Time step.
you just threw?
I just threw. That was just editing on video right now. Yeah.
Oh, I called. Max was like, "Oh, we got to introduce you," because we were talking. He asked us a question, he was like, "What's your goals?" And we were talking about the guys we've had on. And Max was like, "All right, we got to introduce you to Disarm." And he was like, "Yeah, I've seen you on TikTok." So
Let's go.
just had to ring you in. We're still recording. Anything you want to say?
YouTube, all over it.
Shout out Aiden Inbar. That's the go right there. Really.
Right.
All right, see you, Dan. Thanks.
All right, see you, bro. Have a good one, bro.
You too. Dan is
He's a great
Dan's
guy.
always doing something. He's
Oh, yeah.
always up
On
to
the
something.
grind.
Yeah.
He's seriously grinding. He has a lot of big things coming out soon. That's the guy for sure. All right. I'm not going to take up more of your time, taking up way too much already. Thank you so much, man.
Of course. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
See
thanks
you,
a lot, man. And good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. We'll
Thank
keep
you.
in touch for sure. I'll text you, we'll
Sounds
have you
good.
back. Holiday special with the holidays. That's going
All
to
right.
happen.
And don't get too out of yourself, but
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you, Ethan. See you.
See ya.